What do you do when you write something down in your planner, but then later realize that it needs to be rescheduled or relocated in your planner? But you don't want to cross it out and leave it there because you need that space in your planner for a different task, or you simply don't like how messy that may look. Here are 5 quick ways to undo planner mistakes. Idea 1 is to use an erasable pen or a pencil. Using an erasable pen, like a friction pen, is a quick way to undo mistakes. And there are no messy eraser pieces left over because the friction pen uses a specially designed eraser that allows the thermosensitive ink to reach a temperature around 65 degrees Celsius, causing it to disappear when you use the eraser. However, there are also cons to using the friction pen. I have heard stories about people returning to their planners after the planner has been left in a hot car, only to discover that all of their writing had disappeared because they had used a friction pen. But as long as you aren't leaving your planner in a hot car or using a blow dryer on your planner, the ink shouldn't disappear. It's only when it's exposed to extreme temperature, so you should be fine. Idea number 2 is to use correction tape or correction liquid. I store correction tape and whiteout next to my planner, and I use it nearly every single day. Using whiteout is cheaper than correction tape, but whiteout can be messy, and it's also more difficult to form a straight line. It can glob, and you have to wait for it to dry before you can write on it. I've also noticed that, at least with my Papermate Inkjoy pens, if I write on whiteout with a pen, the pen ink sometimes transfers to my hand, even after the ink would have been dry if it had been written straight onto the paper. The advantage of using correction tape is that it's less noticeable in your planner because it doesn't form an uneven surface like the liquid whiteout sometimes can, and you can write on it immediately after using it without having to worry about things like smears or smudges. Idea number 3 is to cover up with stickers. The advantage of stickers is that they are more visually appealing than using something like correction tape, and you don't have to worry about smearing. However, using stickers can add up very quickly. It can become expensive, especially if you're using it for every single mistake, and if you make as many mistakes as I do, which is on a daily basis. You also have to be able to find a sticker that fits into the spot where you made a mistake, which can take extra time, and you may not have a sticker that fits there. Idea number 4 is to cover up the mistake with washi. Washi is typically cheaper than using a sticker, and it's a cute way to add color to your planner, and it's a little bit quicker than using a sticker. But unless you are using a permanent marker like a Sharpie, if you try to write on washi, your pen may smear. So you may not want to try to write on the washi if you don't have a permanent marker, which in the end may take up extra space in your planner. Idea number 5 is to prevent the mistake from happening in the first place. You can prevent the mistake by writing on a miniature post-it note, especially if you know the date or time will most likely change for that task or event. And what's great about post-it notes is that you can easily move them around your planner to the new day that the event has been rescheduled to. The disadvantage of using sticky notes is that they can take up extra space in your planner, and if you are using sticky notes that aren't super sticky, you may be worried about them falling out of your planner. No matter whether you choose to undo or prevent mistakes in your planner, remember that mistakes will happen and that's okay. There are a variety of ways that you can handle them, and I'd love to learn more about how you undo mistakes in your planner. So please let me know in the comments down below. For more planner ideas, please check out my Instagram at @personalizedmyplanner, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!